Okay, honey, you are my New York horror story.
But it's everything I have.
Hey, I feel for you. I mean, girls like you come here every day so full of dreams. They may as well be sleepwalking. Well, now that you're awake, I got a question. You have a place to stay?
No, but...
Any friends or family nearby?
No, but...
And you don't have a job?
No, but...
No, but! You ain't got nothing. Relax. It's my good deed for the decade.
Then I'd hate to see a bad one who's really not helping. The Hotel Priscilla?
Yeah, it's a rooming house around the corner. And if I were in your shoe, I would go in there, check myself in, and first thing tomorrow, wire home for train fare. Your folks will only be too glad to send it, and you may not believe me now, but whenever you get back to Keokuk or Gopherville or...
Alaina, Kansas. And who are you, young welcome wagon?
Yep, that's me. So go home, country mouse. So when you get there, you'll say to yourself, well, I had my big adventure, but it sure is nice to be back in my bed.
I ain't got nothing. So I ain't got nothing to lose. Who needs a hat? Who needs a purse? Who needs you? Whoever you are, because I'm the kind of man from town. The whole horse building, the midlife tower. There's gold in them. Their girls not gonna get it to die trying. Shake my door, I'm gentle. Bless me if I'm cynical. Not for a money. But not for the life of. Not for the life of. Not for the life of me. And reach next door, baby, tell me no more. Not for the life of me. Manhattan's most eligible bachelor. Ooh! No, y'all, the headline. White slavery.
Ethel's right. This is creepy. Listen. Dozens of girls get kidnapped, mostly orphans, whose sudden disappearance often goes unnoticed.
Sad to be all alone in the world. No, none of you have to worry with your big, warm families.
But Miss Spears, you've got to read this.
No, you've got to read this. It's a telegram for you, Ethel. Maybe you landed it wrong. Ruthie, emergency funds from home. Alice, Rita, Cora, Gloria, Lucille, Millie. Millie Dillon? Where is she?
Pounding the pavement.
With her head or head.
And the rest of you, why, when I was a young actress, I rose with the rooster.
Don't fuss, Piercy. We'll make you proud.
What is it, Ethel? Not bad news.
It's my uncle.
Miss Ethel Peace, Hotel Priscilla, regret to inform you. Stop. Great Uncle Cyrus killed. Stop. In freak threshing accident. Stop! Oh, what a way to go!
Well, so my fiance's a grandpa. What family? My parents died when I was a baby.
I had no idea.
No brothers, no sisters either.
Cousins? Aunts? Anyone that can turn on them?
Just great Uncle Simon out in the farm in the middle of nowhere.
Sad to be all alone in the world. But step into my office and enjoy a nice, soothing cup of tea. By the time you're done, you'll be ready for a nice, long nap.
trust me, you don't want to stay here. The manager's mean, the rooms are hot, and the water's always cold.
Perfect.
Look, there's one room available, and it's mine. So unless you want a roommate,
It's not my heart.
I was kidding. Although you need the room, I need the rent. But it's a single bed.
I'll take the floor.
What's your angle, sister? You want the low-life plastic of Ritz written all over you.
Then how can we be written? I'm here to learn how the other half lives.
And I'm here to tell you not very well.
But you have friends, don't you? Soulmates, not 14-karat homies who will like your money.
So you take my half and I'll take yours. Saks Fifth Avenue, Bergdorf Goodman. In fact, we could be pretty good for each other. I'll teach you how to eat a nickel.
And I'll teach you 20.
I'll teach you how to stretch a dollar.
I'll teach you how to whisper.
I'm on the way up. It's a good thing we met in the middle. Hey, I'm broke, not poor.
There's a difference.
And how? Poor sounds permanent. Broke can be fixed. In fact, I have a plan. It's almost too bold, too daring, too new woman. I'm gonna marry my boss. I don't know. I haven't got one yet.
Surely you believe that
It has nothing to do with it. Don't you read Vogue? This month's issue clearly states that for the modern woman, marriage is a business arrangement. Love comes later. Occasionally with the man you're actually married to.
Where will you find it?
The classifieds. I've been interviewing boss after boss, but so far, married, engaged, married, single, and I can see why.
Don't you read the tabloids? Manhattan's most eligible bachelors. All of them need a
One
house.
of them must need a stint on.
Millie! Who's your friend?
We haven't met. Millie Domount.
Like this birthday girl from California.
An actress, are you?
How did you get?
I'm keen-eyed for talent. Now, what can I do for you, Dorothy?
Miss Dorothy.
Well, she's gonna bunk with me and pay the rent till I find a suitable boss.
Say, Millie, I'll coach you another week. As it happens, a nice sunny room just became available right next door to Millie.
You mean 1208? But Ethel Peace?
Ethel Peace just checked out.
She only just checked in.
That showbiz. Now, if you questions. I mean, Miss Dorothy. Males and Millie. Always something for you. Millie has such a big, warm family. Do you have such a big, warm family, Miss Dorothy?
I'm an orphan.
Are you? Sad to be all alone in the world. 12th floor, dear.
And other half lesson number 1, Miss Dorothy. Some of the girls practice their routines in there on account of hardwood floors. But I think I must have done something to the machinery, because now I gotta tap a few steps to get this thing going.
Boys, look. Here's one for the scrapbook. And front page. Okay, so it's an old picture here. Numbers across my chest. But those days are over. Just give me the right wig and no one will ever connect Mrs. Mears to that mugshot. Okay. Bunfu, take up the Buddha, 400 COD ASAP. As for you, Ching-Ho, our finer guest is used to better things, so room service with enough chloroform to knock her out all the way to Hong Kong. Huh? Bunfu, somehow, Ethel, Buddha, say that cash. Ching-Ho, room service. That volume. For Mr. Dear Ethel, don't think of it as being kidnapped. Think of it as my saving you from years of acting classes and diction exercises and doors slammed in your face. There you go, no need to thank me.
No go back, Kyoto. I need Shin, Yato Tukne Shin. Gangi, what do we want to do? Quadrado.
I'm looking for Miss Flannery.
You're looking at Miss Flannery. You are?
Millie Dilmouth. See Mr. Trevor Gravy.
Senior, junior, or the third?
Whichever single.
Number 3.
Well, is he hiring?
Theoretically. Meanwhile, he's looked at every steno in the tri-state area. Not a one of them fast enough.
Well, I'm fast.
So I gather. Is that rude?
You don't like me.
I don't like moderns, Miss Senior. It's about as up to date as they come.
Well, thank you.
It wasn't a compliment, so you better be fast. Mr. Graydon, I'm Miss Dilmouth. I'm here to see you, sir. Move it.
Congratulations, Miss Dilmouth. It takes the average applicant 7 seconds to make it all the way from Miss Flannery's perch to my way station. I've talked to it 6.4.
Beautiful.
How's that?
Your beautiful trophy. I love baseball.
Golf. I wanted for golf. May I see your references?
Well, you see, I don't have any, but I'm a hard worker and a fast learner and
No references! I like that. Isn't this the land of opportunity, Miss Dilmouth? A place with the right combination of aptitude and enthusiasm takes us nowhere straight to the top.
Excuse me?
Take a look. To Mr. John Hudson, Hudson's Flowers. You'll find an invoice in the file for the address. Dear Mr. Hudson, holy, it's a fully open to my awful situation. So I'm writing you a letter to demand an explanation. When the floor works that we bought from you arrived here Monday morning, we discovered upon usage that the future have a warning. Since the only possibility is that your wax is rancid, a request for full refund of all the money we've advanced. And unless you can convince me you can prove the floor wax platter, we will take our business elsewhere. So I hope to solve this matter. How's my speed, Miss Dilmouth?
A little slow, perhaps.
Those who find a small container of the stuff I talk about, just carefully put it in, take a whiff, spew it out. I'm sure you wouldn't want me to let the daily papers with the news of how our office was affected by your papers. That's why I just write to you from Hold to my desk in 2 minutes flat. Man your machines. Go. Time! You have made the team, Mr. Mouse.
You have made the team, Mr. Mouse.
Tell me where my desk is. We eat lunch, how much I'll be paid. Nice to meet you. I know we'll be friends. Just call me Millie.
Thank you. But I didn't order anything. How sweet. I never could refuse a rose.
Miss Myers.
Mrs. Mears? What about her?
Thank you, gay.
Mia, Lloyd! She got her meeting for gone.
You two clearly have some pressing matters to discuss, so I'll leave you to it. Thank you. I do appreciate the rose.
What, Twinkle? Lost your heart to Miss Dorothy? Well, it's me. You better be nice to if you want to see your elderly, ailing mother again. One mama in exchange for services. Right now, some places, please.
Good afternoon, Mrs. Mears.
Good afternoon, little lady. I've brought you a gift, my way of saying, welcome to the Priscilla.
A California apple.
For the California orphan. Sad to be all alone in the world, but don't. Take a bite.
Miss Murphy, I did it! Gloria Ruth Alice! Did what, Millie?
Out with it, Millie. Tell us, sister.
You're looking at the future Mrs. Trevor Graydon.
Perfect!
That's it. Honey, that's swell.
You're on your way. And to be advancing my first paycheck. Start painting the town red on me. To thank each and every one of you.
For what?
Well, the hat, the purse, the dress. Well, in a minute. And what about the rent? 2 weeks' work. I'll take that. And I'll take that. Get your clothes. Chico! Baku!
What's he talking about?
I think he's cheated.
And I think I'm thirsty, so come on, girls. Millie, we've traipsed up and down Broadway. The strongest hit we sample this root beer.
All those fair Petticoats hotels.
No, like even the apple, I have my heart set on tasting the forbidden fruit.
That settles it. I don't care if it's an undercover copper. We stop and ask the next person we see. Make that the next person.
Kansas?
Millie, you know this man?
It's a short story.
With a surprise ending. You were gonna make a U-turn.
Good idea. Come on, girls.
Wait a minute. He looks like he knows what's doing in this town.
Well, yeah, it turns out you're looking at the hottest speako in town. But unless you green puffs know how to hook the right clothespin, that Judas hole ain't never gonna open.
Excuse me. I'm from California. I don't speak New York yet.
He says we're inches away from quenching our thirst, but they won't let us in.
Listen to you. You've come a long way.
A lot can happen in 7 days. Read the Bible.
Bible's not gonna help you here. You gotta be a member to get in.
Well?
What are you, nuts? I got a girl waiting in there for me.
Please find someone for me.
Tell her it's sister.
Come on, introduce us to some boy.
Think of it, walk us in. Think of it as the next decade's good deed.
All right. By the moment we're in, you're on your own. Kansas, don't be scared.
Who says I'm scared? How long do you think they'll keep us?
Overnight. Unless you have a hairpin. I have a knack for breaking and entering.
Misspent youth?
18 years in Long Island. If that ain't misspent, I don't know what is.
It's closer than Kansas.
Hey, when you're on the other side, the East River's as wide as an ocean.
I hope you're serious about that hairpin. I gotta be at work in a few hours.
What do you do?
Steno, for now. You?
Depends. When I want to see a play, I'm not sure for a night. When the Yankees are in town, it's popcorn, peanuts, Cracker Jack. And, well, when the open seas are calling, the Circle Line's always in need of a knowledgeable guy.
And you make a living?
I make a life. Should beats sitting at a desk for 8 hours a day worrying about the price of steel.
Steel?
My old job, steel equipment for offices.
Oh, paper clips like.
Yeah, paper clips, like.
You know, I never pegged you for a paper clips man. Bootleg Jen maybe your ladies' lingerie.
I thought you pegged me for a jerk.
I did, but I still think you deserve better than that.
So do you.
How do you like that? We have something in common.
Can I ask you a personal question?
What?
Your name?
Millie Dilmount.
Jimmy Smith.
Hey, stop it, why don't you?
How's a bum supposed to enjoy this free beverage if you yapping all night?
Good night.
Good night, Millie Dilmount. Places I would like to show you, although I hardly know you. I have a funny feeling meeting in a perfect pair. Famous sights I want to see you see. The night of you and me, you, we. Wait a minute. Just a minute. No. I'm a Joe with just one name. Every night's a day, a different day. Call each one of them the same dead name. Hey, baby. In a row I have my ducks. Both gals to keep your lights up, yucks. Leave the coup to the other clubs. I told me, baby. Got it good. grab a cup of coffee?
I can't. I barely have time to swing by to Priscilla change and then head to work.
Look, come on, quick cup of joe.
Look, I'm new on the job, so I doubt they'll overlook my being late.
Well, they will if they know what's good for them. You know, they're lucky to have you, Millie Delmount.
Well, thank you. And may I say, Jimmy Smith, the Circle Line's lucky to have you. You're not so hot with new arrivals, but underneath it all, I have a hunch that you're a great guy.
Hey, you a Yankees fan?
You need help with the Cracker Jack?
No. Actually, I have tickets for this afternoon's game. Why not play hooky and we'll make a day of it?
No can do. You don't know my fiance.
Fiance?
Boss and fiance. I'm gonna marry him.
Wow, love at first sight.
Not for the modern. She takes charge of her destiny. No more waiting for my ship to come in. I've been out and found him. Mr. Trevor Graydon III.
Sounds like a stiff.
Well, some people would say so, but I see a side of him that few others are privileged to see.
Oh, while you're sitting on his lap.
I've only been there a day.
Well, has he kissed you yet?
No.
Does he have a pet name for you?
Well, yes.
What?
John.
John? It's not very romantic.
But it's modern. He calls me Johnny on the spot because I'm so official.
Okay, why don't you work it into the vows then? I, Trevor, take you, John, to be my lawfully wedded stenog.
Well, if you're gonna be old-fashioned about it, I'll just keep my plans to myself.
Well, hey, if you want to marry a guy who thinks if he's a typewriter on legs, be my guest.
A new woman chooses reason over romance any day. And I'm a new woman.
Okay, marrying for money is the oldest trick in the book.
It beats marrying for paper clips.
Well, maybe we shouldn't see each other again.
Well, what do I care? Any day now, my time will be consumed with my boss/fiance, Mr. Trevor Graydon III. So fly away, butterfly boy. Flower to flower to flower.
You have a problem with that?
I'm merely suggesting that you grow up, skirt chaser.
Gold digger?
Come